Breaker 19. I thank you for joining the Lump and Reggie Petty Ass Podcast. This is what we do every day, all day, especially on Tuesdays. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna be alone today. I'm gonna be doing a little venting for my man Reg. And if anybody want to chime in and say some stuff to help me cope with the situation that I'm going through. The passing of my co-host Reggie Carroll. We're going to be addressing some issues. I'm not going to address too many issues because I still don't know all the facts. The family didn't give me a lot of facts. You know, I got certain things that I need to know, but what they tell me is to stay in my lane and let the police handle the investigation. And that weighs on my heart because we haven't yet got a police statement, a legitimate police statement. All we heard was from the state's attorney. And he straight up exonerated someone. And that someone is Cat Williams. All right. Now, first of all, I want to address the Reggie that was on the Dark Madness tour. You said, why did they say that? Because I guess they saying that they don't need no vigilantes, trying to do something to. Well, it's really impossible for some vigilantes to do something to the celebrities, because they're not in Baltimore. It'd be a different story if you was in Baltimore. Then we already had the YNs saying there was no fly zone in Baltimore for the celebrities that was on the tour with them. But well, what I could say is that I give Red Grant a pass. Red Grant stepped up. I know that from the family. He stepped up and represented. I know Corey Holcomb gave him a big shout out. That was sincere. Who else? Billy Soros really was the forefront of giving Reggie his props and giving him notoriety across the whole board. And shout out to Kent Earl, which they thought it was his brother, that was did go out. Well, I guess it was to Mississippi and spoke up on Reggie's behalf to the news station. Shout out to him representing Baltimore and as a whole. At first, I had a little problem with that, but because they were saying it was his brother. But I guess he felt like it was his brother because I felt like he was my brother. So I had to understand that. And I don't know how that relationship was, but I know how our relationship was. So I just want to, I was very disappointed about the turnout of the celebrities that was, didn't show up to the funeral, didn't, everybody that was on the tour with him. I expected them to show their condolences. And it really wasn't nothing shown at all. Shout out to MREC and them for showing up, giving their condolences. Shout out to Nakia. Shout out to all the New York family that supported. New York family came here, represented. They showed their condolences. Also, shout out to everybody that was from Atlanta that showed their love. I was just asked you, did they come? No, no celebrities came, but local celebrities came. The Woodlawn Warriors, shout out to the Woodlawn Warriors that represented his high school. They showed love. Shout out to the Atlanta crew. They came to show love. Um, Shout out to the hood. The Baltimore as a whole showed up and showed love. That's what we do. We're gonna keep his memory alive. We're not gonna let it die. We can't do street justice. We can't do street justice. What's up, Beat Street? We can't do street justice. I want to bring you up, but this is really a dedication, Freaky. I could bring you up, but I'm really giving a little heartfelt. Last time I brought somebody on a dedication, it went haywire because I confronted the situation about them lying on my man Reggie while he wasn't here, and it went haywire. Then they start lying on me and all this other types of stuff. So I don't think I should bring anybody on here. I think I'm a vent by myself. I think I'll answer questions on the Instagram or whatever. If you got questions that you want me to address the audience with, but you can go to the Azz Podcast on YouTube, and I can read your comments from off of there. If you go into StreamYard, my podcast, and log in, and I could read your comments off the screen. Or you could go on my Instagram page, Lump0316, and I could read your comments on the Instagram, Facebook as well. All right, so let's get back to I was giving everybody the props who really showed love to my man Reggie CARROLL. Shout out to Karma from New York. She always shows out. Shout out to Tay from Atlanta. Shout out to Himalaya from LA. Shout out to Scruncho. Oh, I definitely got to give Scruncho big props from LA that really hold Reg to a big standard. So shout out to Scruncho. Shout out to Craig that's on Corey Holcomb podcast. Shout out to him. Shout out to Ray Diva, the real one. Shout out to Theo, the best comedy right now that since Reg was holding us down in Baltimore. Shout out to Theo. He's going to continue carrying that torch for Reggie while he's gone. So now I really feel I'm really still mourning because that wasn't just my co-host. That was my brother. That was my brother since I could say middle school, man. And what I don't want to do is I ain't on here to bash anybody, but I'm on here to say, man, all this stuff that they putting on social media, making Reggie CARROLL out to be the villain, and they chopping the stuff up and making him seem like he's the aggressor. But you know they're not showing the whole full clips. They showing and I don't like how they presenting him on social media, especially the one they call Big Keys or something like that. He is really. I'm so glad he's just an internet gangster because he be saying some real disrespectful stuff to my fallen soldier. Shout out to the other ones that be saying. Like the OGs from LA, they be saying a lot of disrespectful stuff, man, on their podcast. But it's go both ways. They playing devil's advocate. It's one saying good stuff, it's one saying bad stuff. Shout out to E-Bags, man. Thank you for representing for Reggie. I really was put on hold because Reggie was on. You see his name up there. Then I got the shirt right here. Rest in peace, Reggie. I was put on hold because he was on the tour, and so allegedly he was under a gag order, so he really couldn't say too much about our podcast, as you probably understood, can understand. Did I finish giving in shout outs to who I was supposed to give shout outs to? Everybody that all the comedians that gave Reg love and represent said such and such things on. Shout out to Zoolander, man. That's also on Red Grant podcast, man. But what I think, I see how every day Reggie was on their morning podcast, and they was really he was like a recurring guest on there. So I think he should have got more props than he did. What I am upset about, I'm upset about Monique, because Reggie really started off with Monique. He left Baltimore and went to LA with Monique. So I can't say how she's supposed to mourn, because everybody mourns different. But I really think she should have gave him a bigger props than what she did. I don't know what kind of stressful circumstances she is under, due because she is in LA or wherever she is. She in the Hollywood circuit. But what I wanted her to do is act like she was doing in Precious. Be aggressive. Act like you serious and you a real Baltimorean. You representing somebody that was with you, and his death should have took a toll on you, because every time I turn around, he's highlighting you and Cat Williams. This is more than me. And he also said you and Cat Williams ain't like the podcast. He said he had tried to have y'all watching it one day, and I was getting out on him. That's what I do. If I feel as though he wasn't doing the right thing, I'm gonna get out on him, and he know how I'm gonna do. I don't sugarcoat, but that's my road dog. He know how I do, but y'all didn't. So, and that's why I choose Charleston White over over Cat Williams. Mm-hmm. And we got that on text. We was going back and forth there. He still was choosing Cat Williams over Charleston White, but not me. And this is one. I did like Cat Williams, but I don't like his ass no more. Little fucker. That's all I can do is curse and say certain things, man. I can't be disrespectful because I don't know all the facts. I do. With the facts that I do know is that he was under your watch. And if it's somebody under your watch, they should be protected just like you are. The circle, you had a big circle. So where everybody else were at during the circle, everybody should have been protected as a whole, that I feel. And man, this I'm just getting a little emotional right now just talking about it, man, because it really hits me home. It hits me home. It's nothing I can do to bring my man back. There's no retaliation that could be done. It seems like the law is not going to step in and handle the situation, because there's nothing been talked about. It's already like it's been swept under the rug. Only one that was keeping their foot on his neck was Billy Sorrells. I seen him go on Tasha K thing, and he still was putting his foot on the neck then. He was doing that on Tasha K. Shout out to Billy. Shout out to anybody that's speaking up. I'm asking everybody as a whole, let's just keep our man Reggie Carroll, Memory Alive. This is not no clickbait. This is authentic. This is for real. This is real life. This is a tragedy. And I just want to keep his memory alive, man. Praying for his sister, man. Praying for his brother. Praying for his mother. Praying for his cousin. Yeah. Shout out Fife, man. I'm up here talking, I'm really venting on the podcast today, man. I really didn't want to do a podcast today, but I got to start somewhere, man. And I got to start just keeping his memory alive. So I thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, man. Don't call me, please. I heard you. Breaker 19. So let me see if I missed any comments. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you for feeling my pain. Thank you, Jackie, for feeling my pain. E-Bags, Yellow Mans, thank you for showing support. Club, thank you, Clover 2, thank you for joining us. Be Freaky. Who else? And Fight. So, all right, man. Well, let's go back. Let's get a little some kind of happiness, man. My man Reggie Carroll, he was a dark comedian. He did do dark comedian. He did graphic comedy, but he also had a lot of funny humor. My favorite joke that Reggie ever told was the freezer meat. Freezer meat. I don't want to fuck the joke up the way how he presented it, right? But yeah, I can't fuck it up. But I'm one day I'm gonna bring clips on and let y'all hear how the joke go about freezer meat. Freezer meat. That is a joke that I don't give a fuck who you are. It's going to make you laugh, and it's going to make you laugh at least 5 minutes while he's telling the story. I like that one. I like the dirty house joke when the woman say talk dirty to me. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I show you that clip of Fight. He was like one of the best that I ever did. One of the best that ever did it. Yeah, Raquel, one of the best that ever did it. I thank y'all for helping me continue on my focus point. I need this help, man, because I'm getting stumped. Don't know where to go at. I just know that I need to talk about them. I need to keep talking about them. I need people to help me talk about them. I need people to help me keep his memory alive. I got so many clips that I could cut up and just, keep on presenting him correctly instead of negatively. Yeah. So, I was talking about his other joke that was that makes you laugh and you be floored up, right? Yeah. God. One second. Yeah. All right. One of my guests came in here late, but they can't come on now because I'm doing a little segment, so I don't want them to come on now. What I was saying is that it's a joke. He was like, I already said freezing meat, and talking about somebody's dirty house. He was talking about somebody's dirty house. The girl said, "Talk dirty to me." She said, "Talk dirty to me," and he was like, He was like, yeah, your bathroom dirty, your living room dirty, your sink dirty, and your tub dirty, your living room dirty. So that's the type of dirty talk he was talking to her. You got to keep going and name him and make him proud of the accomplishments you make from a standing on what y'all started doing together. That's right, Ricky. That's what I'm gonna try to do, man. What we started together, I'm gonna keep it going. Yeah, but I thought it was he was the comedian. I thought it was the petty ass this start petty shit. But he finished it. I say some petty shit and let him take up for me after I then jumped out there and somebody tried to roast me. He'd go ahead and take care of that so I won't get roasted. But I know it's a lot of people was roasting me and I couldn't defend myself. He was doing it for me. So shout out to Reg for taking up for Big Brother. I'm the big brother. And he acknowledged that. Yeah, backstage jokes. Yeah, Angela Simpson. Yeah, shout out to y'all. My heart. Thank y'all for jumping in on that backstage joke. Yeah, shout out to you. Yeah, Dred. Thank you for joining us, man. I'm doing a heartfelt for Reggie CARROLL. Thank you for joining us, Beauty T. Man, if any questions y'all want to ask, y'all can ask me. I can give y'all some kind of factual statements that I do have. But if it's not facts, I'm not going to speak about it. I can't speak about the crime because it's still under investigation. The family told me to let the law handle it. I can't handle it aggressively because that's like a crash dummy because you're going down. We already know the feds are watching, the police watching, Baltimore people watching, Mississippi people watching, Tennessee people watching, Memphis people watching, TMZ is watching. So for the YNs that's in Baltimore that gave no fly zone, there's nothing I could do about that. I don't have nothing to do with that. Telling people that they can't come to Baltimore because of what happened to Reggie CARROLL. I don't condone that, but I am hurt. We can't get no street justice. We can't get no street justice. Thank you for coming on, Len. I'm on Petty Azz Podcast right now, so you could join us. You could go on the Petty Azz Podcast link, and I'll read your comments on screen. And I thank you. I need to give you shout outs because you've been forefront from day one, and you represented to the funeral and the wake. Shout out to everybody that made it to the wake, that didn't make it to the funeral because of the time barriers that people had to work. It's a lot of people can't get off. They didn't have no sick time off and stuff like that. So glad I did. But I don't know if I didn't have none, I still would have took off. That's how much he meant to me. Shout out to Peaches. Peaches joined us. Thank you all for joining the Petty Azz Podcast. Lump and Reggie Petty Azz Podcast. It's going to continue on having his name up there. Even though he's gone, I wouldn't take it down. I don't care about nothing because we started this together. Even though he went on tour and left me, his petty ass. But I guess it was for a reason that he left me, because maybe both of us would have been demised, or maybe both of us would have been alive. Because I ain't gonna say he wasn't on point or nothing like that, because we don't know the situation. We don't know if he got ambushed, like Corey Hogan said. It looked like it was an ambush. Shout out E-Bag. We already heard on camera. He said, what we say when somebody is pump faking, when they brandishing a weapon, they keep walking around in front of the camera, pump faking. That means pump faking. That means showing something, but you're not really going to use it. All right. So now they showing us on camera that he's supposed to have a weapon, like he was pump faking also, but they showing him and they showing cameras. They not showing the whole footage. That's what stumps me. They making my man to be the bad guy, and I ain't going for it. Like you said, God going to reveal everything in due time. Everything in due time is going to be revealed. All right, what you say back? Say, but I work in a cemetery watching many burials of people, and I don't know. This would be unreal. I miss all the friends' burials, sadly. Sorry you missed a lot of burials, man. Man, I had mad love for Reggie, sadly, and I had one day. So I should have stayed. No, don't worry about it, because I definitely seen you represent at the wake, man. As long as you represent, shout out King Creed, man. I'm up here giving shout out to my man Reggie CARROLL. You could go on my YouTube page, man, and you leave comments up there, man. Subscribe and like to my YouTube channel. We're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep Reggie's name alive. And we're gonna talk about him every week. We're gonna get we still gonna get a little pettiness in, man. We're gonna still joke and crack. Every week I'm gonna try to have somebody to sit in his seat, the co-host for him. They're gonna represent for Reggie while I'm over here in this other seat. And then if we have other guests, we can have up to 6 guests at one time. Then we can have people on the screen. If you want to come on the screen, send me your emails. And I'll send you the link, and you can come on the screen. You can voice your own opinion. You can voice something, and you can vent. You can say how you feel and stuff like that. Yeah. All right. Freaky, you could come. You could try to send a request, man, and I'll bring you on now. Since I mostly got everything and vented everything that I wanted to say. Freelancing. I sort of got to vented all I could do. Hey, what's up? What's up, like Tim, man? I'm up. Yeah. Shout out to Reggie, man. Give my condolences, man, to the family and y'all, man. And I like what you're doing, man. I like what y'all started, and that his work may not go in vain, man, because he put his life on the line for this podcast, man, and that movement moving forward, man. And and I like how you keeping it moving and keeping this man alive, man, because that's important, man, to our fallen brother, Yeah, no doubt, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. Sure, I need support like this, man. I need solid motherfucking individuals. Yeah, man, that representing for Brooks. What is it, Brick City? Where is you representing from, man? Let everybody know. Huh? Sitting next to me, I'll let you realize. Who you say sitting next to you? Calvin. Oh, that's man. That's my real good team, man. Calvin. Shout out to Calvin, man. I apologize, man. But look, man, I don't need to be apologizing right now. I'm mourning, but you just made me smile. That's a stand-up individual that's sitting next to you like him, just like you, man. And I give y'all shout outs for calling in, man. And thank y'all for representing for Cal. You 10 toes down.
The brother told me what happened to your comrade, man, and to your man. And man, that's something, my deepest condolences to his family and what y'all were doing. Like, he put me on with what y'all doing, man. I saw I got to see a few of the older clips. Yeah, It was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. So I didn't call you for no apologies or not. He called and I knew about it. I just basically wanted to tell you, brother, man, it's all love, peace, and man, God bless you and what you're doing.
Yeah, man. We gotta keep it. We gotta keep it moving. That's anytime we've been through the trenches and we back into society, man. How long a stint that we did, man. Nothing could stop us. Not even death. Yeah, I mean, because we seen a lot of death when we was at, and we still had to keep it moving. We seen it firsthand death, so we gonna keep it moving, and we gonna keep it pushing. And I'm definitely gonna keep this moving because I gotta keep it moving, and I gotta keep it pushing because I can't get violent. I gotta stay on the narrow path.
That's right. That's right.
You feel me? And and getting violent, that's a crash dummy stage. You know how we seen all these crash dummies. That's not a thinking man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. So what we got to do now is bring it to the next level, where as though it's gonna keep his memory alive, and he's gonna shine through this podcast.
There you go. Absolutely. That's right. Absolutely.
You feel me?
100%.
Yeah, shout out. Oh, my girl Karma, shout out to Karma, man. She represents from day one, man. I thank you for joining the podcast, man. We on here. We talked about Reggie CARROLL, man. And we that's my beautiful Puerto Rican goddess on the line right now. I gotta keep her, lock him away from her, because that's the Puerto Rican goddess. Yes. That was that was Reggie, homegirl. That's who introduced me to her, and personally. And she came in town. She's from New York. I don't know if it's from Brooklyn, Brownsville, whatever, but she's from New York. Just say she's from New York. I don't want to fuck up and then she get mad. Anyway, thank you for joining Sage Boutique. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for Miss Kim coming on. I appreciate all the love that y'all showing me, man. I haven't been on regularly, but we're going to keep it back up every Tuesday at 5 o'clock. We're going to keep it jumping. We're going to have good topics. But we also, every Tuesday, we're going to represent for my man, Reggie CARROLL. I'm going to chop some clips up. I'm going to let y'all see the best comic stuff that he has to offer, that he had to offer. You feel me?
That's right.
Yeah, man, because I've been away from this nigga for so long, then I come back like him.
Yeah.
It was like we just niched like I never left. And then and what he did for me was tell me how much he missed me and how I got him started in the comedy game. I didn't say it. He said it. And I'm going to put this on when I put out the videos. I'm going to let people know what he said about me. That's why I got to represent for him while he gone. Because he held me to a high standard, you know. And then there's a lot of people that try to turn me against my man because he went on tour. And they didn't know that he went on tour to take us to the next level.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
So I had to stay in my lane to understand that we got to sacrifice some things to get to the next level.
Absolutely.
But I didn't expect this to happen. I didn't expect, if you leave in Baltimore, the one of the capital murdered cities in the world, and go to somewhere else and get murdered when you're supposed to be protected, is baffled. I'm baffled by this.
It's a hard pill to swallow there.
Yeah, it's very hard pill to swallow, man. But look, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up if y'all gotta go. But man, I like that y'all came on, man. I need this support though, like I could talk to somebody.
Anytime you need me to pull up, man, call it. I'm there, man. That ain't about nothing, man.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I know the soldier and the man that you are. And the man Reggie was. So, man, anytime I can lend my support, some of my expertise, or some wise words, some company, man, I'm there, man. I'm nothing but a phone. Oh, you know what I'm saying? For real, man, you know what I mean?
Right. And Calvin, shout out. You know how man you get down, man. I ain't even gonna say no more, shorty. You already know how we get down.
Love is love, man. Mutual respect. You know what I mean? Iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel. All of those things, man. Right now, I definitely understand the headspace that you're in, brother.
And I know you understand because you went through the same tragedy, just like I went through when I individual that we both know. We ain't gonna drop no names, but you already know. I know you went through the same shit I'm going through right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I know.
So I know it.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, that the way I look at this type of stuff is the person is only physically gone. Their fingerprints are all over each person that was a significant force in their life.
Right.
Their fingerprints is all over you. His fingerprints is all over the family members that he had remaining. You got clips of them. They're going to be things that people say that he used to say. Like the person has an impact far beyond their physical ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shout out to Ming, never Ming Gay. Girl, shout out to the baddies. I'm gonna say you baddies, girl. All the baddies that's on the line right now. Shout out to y'all little badass women. Yeah, thank y'all for joining. I ain't gonna keep on trying to name all, and then y'all got all these fucking names I can't even pronounce. Join. But shout out to the baddies. I know y'all baddies on here watching. I see y'all, I see it strolling up. Yeah, man. And E-Bags, I see you on here. Don't be trying to handcuff these baddies. You already got cussed out last time. You trying to handcuff them women on the fucking line and shit. You can't have all the women, E-Bags. Just keep the freaks, okay? Yeah, you just keep the freaks. Yeah, I gotta be a little petty, shorty, because you got cussed out last time I was on there. You trying to handcuff somebody. Shout out. All right, what you say backstage, yo? Hey, we are around the lookout, and you here to keep it movement going. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the movement going. Backstack and jokes. I'm gonna keep the movement going, man. Hell yeah, that's what I have to do. Is no other way to do it, but to keep it going, man.
We're gonna sign off, big brother. Let you handle, man. We got around, man. Love you, man. Stay up, call me.
All right, man, don't be coming on with that little soft ass love shit, man. I gotta say that. That's my pettiness shit. I fuck with you, nigga. We don't do that soft. I love you all on it. Pause, nigga. Pause. I still gotta be petty. I fucks with you like him. Man, hang on, sign off, little nigga. Sign off. Yeah. Breaker 19. We had a good conversation with Lakim and Calvin on here. Man, thank them for joining. Anybody else want to come up, they can come up. I'll bring you up and we can have conversation. If any questions you want to ask me that you think I should know about my man passing, I'll try to enlighten you. I'm only going to give you facts. I'm not going to say certain things that I don't know about, but I am going to say all these people that's on social media saying all this bullshit about my man, you got no fly zone, like my YN said. You better not. Psycho, I ain't gonna be petty. And then they fuck around and get me a cease and desist order. We're not gonna do it. Allegedly, because I already witnessed that. People be doing all that fake ass lying on people. They're talking about they're gonna get cease and desist order. They got this and they got that, and they be pump faking for real, lying, assassinating characters. Oh yeah, and we ain't gonna talk about the T-page. The fucking T-page be lying on people too. They be putting false advertisement on a fucking T-page. Ain't no allegedly. I know you for a fact that y'all be putting wrong people on that fucking T-page that y'all doing. Yeah, cease and desist. Yeah, cease and desist. That's right, back stacking joke. But right now I'm talking about this page they got in Baltimore that be exposing people, but they be exposing people and they don't be having correct facts. So they be slandering people and messing up their relationships and don't even know if they're in a relationship or not. This by going, because a lot of people have followers and they the majority of the followers, if they make all these comments and they disagree with the person because they like following the person that's lying, they can start going everywhere with it. Yeah. So I was just talking about that fake ass T-page that they be doing, bashing people and saying false stuff. All right, what I'm gonna say? All right, yeah. All right, so what did I didn't touch? I didn't address. Let me look in my book. I didn't address. Let's come up with. All right, let's get. I got a couple of topics. Let's talk about these topics. Let's get it. Let's be a little lighter instead of being hey, peace loves, if that's how you pronounce it. Peace loves. Shout out to you. All right. One of the topics today, I'm gonna have 3 topics today, and I'm gonna see if you can address it. Why do niggas lie to the women they love? Why do niggas lie to the women they love? All right, let me get my standpoint on it. Niggas lie to the women they love because they don't want them hurting. They telling the truth. Women really can't handle the truth. They say they can handle it all day, but they really can't. Just like men can't handle what we dish out. There's nowhere in the world we can handle our significant other doing it to a homeboy. Further, or just doing it to anybody and you finding out. We can't take it, but we could dish it out every day. We could do it to their girlfriend thinking they're supposed to take it. Yeah, because I'll punish a girlfriend in a minute because I'm cruddy like that. Yeah. I'm a terrible boyfriend. I'm a terrible husband. I'm a terrible everything. And I ain't gonna say I don't. Do y'all think men can be faithful? I don't. I'm like Charleston White. Why should a man be faithful if you got all different types of coochie, different type of flavors? That goes for the women too. You got different types of popsicles, different type of flavors too. Why we think y'all faithful? Because as soon as y'all scorn, y'all try to get revenge sex. So I ain't hear nobody on here that jumped out there and say, why do men cheat? Let me see. What you say? Why do men cheat? E-Bags said, as you. How the fuck? Let me see. Why do I got you. All right. Yeah. All right. I had you, E-Bags. You can come on. All right. So why do niggas lie to the women they my guest, can you tell me why men lie to since you came late, can you tell me why men lie to women? No. Men are not made to be faithful. Oh, Backstage said, men are not made to be faithful. We can impregnate hundreds in a year, a week even. We could pregnate 100 women a week, even they only get once every 9. Oh, and they only can get pregnant every 9 months. Damn, that nigga is slinging wood. You'll say we could pregnate 100 women within a week. I don't think that's possible, yo. You think that's possible? Men can impregnate 100 women in a week. Fuck no. You can't. You must be taking 100 gas station pills every day. You taking Viagra, Cialis. You was taking too much shit. You talking about pregnant. I think you mean 100, more like a year. All right, 100 women in a year. All right, I could go for a year. I could. I don't know why the hell you would say that at first. All right. All right, let's see. Let's go to the next topic. We got that backstacking jokes. You like you straighten that out. You said more like a year. You could pregnate women. Oh, this is a good one. Nah, I don't want to talk about no fucking. Nah, that's too sentimental. Why do women leave marriages more than men? Yeah, they leave. Why do women leave marriages more than men? Because they got the bag. The men always going to get the short end of the stick. Because when the women leave, the judge always sides with the women. And the women get alimony, they get the house, they get the car, they get the children, they get the dog, they get the fish. Shit, they even get the fish. How can you get the fish? You don't even know how to clean a fish tank. It sounds like I'm getting personal. I'm not. Keep them fish, because they might eat you. Mm-hmm. More like that. Yeah, man. All right, man. I didn't mean to make y'all laugh. I'm glad that I could make everybody laugh on the line and shit, but that wasn't funny. The women get to take everything from the man and make the man start over. Women don't have to start over. Know why they don't have to start over? Because they have twat. They have a slip. They got a bank machine. You can slide that card right in there. They always going to get cheddar. Even if they don't work, they got cheddar. They got bank. Man got to go out here and grind. Grind. Shout out. Rest in peace, my man, Reggie Carroll, man. Man, I'm going to continue on keeping your legacy going on, man, and doing what I can possibly do. Niggas lie to women because they are simple. All right, men lie to women because they are simple. Man, that's one a backstacking jokes. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to bash no women on this petty ass podcast because we need them. Most of the women is my audience, and I need them. They support me. Tell people to come on. I'm like E-Bags, a sucker for a follower. That nigga try to handcuff all the followers. Yeah. But Breaker 19. I thank you for joining the Petty Ass Lump and Reggie Podcast. This is what we do every day, all day, especially on Tuesdays. Man, Home City is the sponsor for the Petty Ass Podcast, helping all real men change in this year. That's the clothing line. We have different podcasts under the Petty Ass Podcast. We got Cocktails and Conversation. We got Goons Talk, giving our own narratives sincerely. That's when we give it back to the youth. We have people that's transitioning from jail back into society, and we keeping them on the straight and narrow path. We got Fire Pit Talk. That's on the weekends. There's nothing off limits at the Fire Pit time. At the Fire Pit Talk, we got cookout. We have food. We got drinks. We got girls popping it. They doing whatever they want. Yeah, it's off the chain. That's called fire pit talk. Yeah, man. But don't forget, we got nice women on Cocktails and Conversation. They be sometime, when the girls come on their period, they don't want to come and do the podcast because they bloated or they smell like fish or something like that, and they don't and they ain't got their makeup together, and they make all these type of different excuses. But we do have cocktails and conversations, so none of that matters is once they get their cocktail up in them. So I thank y'all, all the guests that came on today. I thank my guest that came on as a caller. I didn't get my LA call in today. I didn't get my LA guest. She was supposed to come on screen. I didn't get on today. But other than that, I thank y'all for joining us. And every day, all day, especially on Tuesdays. Yeah.